Good morning, everyone. How are you all? We are back after a long time. How are the exams? I hope you all have done good in all these subjects. Fine. So, what we are going to start today, we are going to start with a new chapter that is from term 2, and the name of the chapter is History of Olympics, and it is your English literature part, and this is the lecture number 1 of this chapter, the History of Olympics, and it is of your term 2. It is from term 2 from the book Together with Essence. So let us start. You all have heard the word Olympics. सुना है ना आपने ये नाम Olympics games होती हैं, right? So today we are going to read the history. इसके पीछे क्या रहस्य है, क्या है इसकी हिस्ट्री, ये कैसे स्टार्ट हुई ओलंपिक गेम्स. So this is the symbol of Olympic games. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles. There are 6 circles, then 2 are overlap. Now why this symbol is made for this games? Let us see. Olympic games are divided between summer and winter events. It happens in summer as well as in winter events, and it takes place every 4 years. हर 4 साल बाद होती हैं. One of the most widely recognized symbol of Olympic Games are the 5 rings. तो इसका symbol क्या है? 5 rings, which I have shown you. The 5 rings were chosen to symbolize the Olympics because it supports competitors come from 5 continents. ये 5 क्यों है? क्योंकि 5 कॉन्टिनेंट, 5 अलग अलग कॉन्टिनेंट से वहाँ से लोग आते हैं इसको खेलने के लिए. These rings are displayed in an overlapping fashion to represent the international cooperation behind the games as well as the coming together of athletes from all over the world. Why they are overlap? It shows the bond, it shows the cooperation between the athletes. उन लोगों के बीच में एक cooperation दिखाता है. In this way they are overlap, एक दूसरे के ऊपर हैं. Originally the rings were overlapped in a row. Today all 5 rings are overlapping with 3 located on the top, see, and 2 on the bottom. 3 are located on the top and 2 at the bottom. So why this is the symbol of Olympic Games? So what is the reason behind it? Because it shows that in sports competitors 5 continents participate, and they shows the cooperation and the bonding among themselves. Fine. So let us start. See, these are few word meanings which will help you in understanding the chapter also. We will not be doing the complete chapter. We will just go through from the one page, the first page, that is page number 11. 10 and 11 we will be doing. Ancient, very old, बहुत पुराना. Dedicated means committed, मतलब एक काम को करने में जुट जाते हैं हम लोग. Banned means to stop something, ऑफिशियली किसी चीज़ को रोक देना, करने से मना कर देना. इलेबोरेट, मेड वेरी केयरफुली, बहुत ध्यान से बनाना. श्राइन्स इज बेसिकली अ प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप. जैसे भगवान की जगह होती है ना पूजा करने के लिए, जैसे हिंदू जाते हैं मंदिर में जाते हैं, है ना, सिख गुरुद्वाराज में जाते हैं, ऐसे ही श्राइन्स इज अ प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप फॉर ग्रीस पीपल. फाइन. मिस्टिकल, इट्स मैजिकल. Palm branch is basically a symbol of victory. It is a kind of a leaf. एक पत्ती है, वो एक पूरा branch है जिसे को हम यूज करते हैं as a symbol of victory. Victory means जीत. Spectators, viewers, देखने वाले. Stadia is basically stadium. Fine. Hippodrome means a theater or a concert hall जहाँ पे कुछ activities होती हैं. Now let us start this from your book, History of Olympics. Let's get going. Now you have to answer few questions, the things which took place. What do the following images remind of you? Fine. Can you guess the city in which the Olympics took place in the following years? Now you have to tell the name of the cities. Capitals are already given. You have to tell the name of the cities where the Olympic Games took place. Fine. Now first is 1980. The games were held in the capital of Russia. Now what is the capital of Russia? It is Moscow. It is Moscow. MOSCOW. Next is in 1984. The games were held in the city called as LA. The name starts from L. Fine. It is Los Angeles. Los Angeles. LOS. And A will be capital ANGELES. Now next in 2004, the games were held in Greek city. The name of the Greek city is Athens. 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 Then in 2008, where it took place, that is famous for Tiananmen Square. What is the name? That is Beijing. That is Beijing. BEIJIN. Beijing. 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 Now let us start with the chapter. Fine, it's very interesting. It will increase your knowledge also, general knowledge. So let us start with it. The Olympic Games started in the ancient city of Olympia in 1776 BC. BC means before Christ. So ये कब शुरू हुई थी ये games? In 1776 BC. The games were dedicated to the Olympian gods. किसको dedicate करती है ये? किसके लिए थी ये? Olympian gods, भगवान के लिए, जो ओलंपिक के भगवान थे. They continued for nearby 12th century. Centuries means शताब्दियाँ. Centuries means शताब्दियाँ. 12 शताब्दियों तक के बहुत अच्छे से खेली गई. Until Emperor Theodosium, the emperor name is Theodosium, in 1393. Sorry, 1300 not. It is 393 AD. Banned them as being a bad influence. तो 393 के बाद क्या हुआ? जब तक उसने क्या बोला कि ये जो गेम्स हैं इनका बैड इन्फ्लुएंस आ रहा है, गलत प्रभाव पड़ रहा है लोगों के ऊपर, इसलिए इनको गेम्स को बैन कर दिया कुछ टाइम के लिए. द सिटी ऑफ ओलंपिया हैड ब्यूटिफुल टेम्पल्स एंड एलैबोरेट श्राइन्स. फाइन. इन द सिटी ऑफ ओलंपिया देयर वर ब्यूटिफुल, बहुत सुंदर सुंदर टेम्पल्स थे. टेम्पल मीन्स मंदिर. एंड एलैबोरेट श्राइन्स. श्राइन्स आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, इट इज़ अ प्लेस ऑफ वर्शिप. एलैबोरेट मीन्स बहुत ध्यान से बनाए हुए, सुंदर से. द sporting facilities were a combination of unique natural and mystical beauty. और जो sporting facilities, sports activities, उनके लिए जो facilities थी, means उनके लिए जो facilities दी गई थी, खेलों का जो उपकरण था उनके लिए, मतलब जो भी चीज़ें थी बहुत अच्छे से. that was a combination of unique. unique मतलब बिल्कुल अलग. natural. natural means प्राकृतिक. and mystical beauty. mystical means magical beauty. तो वो किस किस का combination था? that was a combination of unique, natural and mystical beauty. So sporting facilities were very great at that time. The Olympic Games were closely linked to the religious festivals. Means they were related to the religious festivals. Held in the honor. Honor means, what do you mean by honor? Honor basically means over here, we say सम्मान, किसी के सम्मान में, to the Greek god Zeus and the goddess Hera. So these were all the festivals were in the honor of, किसके सम्मान में थे? कौन से भगवान थे वो? That was Greek god Zeus and goddess Hera. The games, The games aimed to show the physical qualities of a young people. So वो जो गेम्स खेली जाती थी वो क्या दिखाती थी हमें? फिजिकल मीन्स शारीरिक, क्वालिटीज दिखाती थी, योग्यता किसकी? यंग पीपल, जो जवान लोग थे. एज वेल एज एनकरेजिंग गुड रिलेशन बिटवीन द सिटी स्टेट्स ऑफ ग्रीस. और गुड, बहुत अच्छे रिश्ते होते थे. एनकरेज मीन्स टू मोटिवेट, गुड रिलेशंस. So those were games used to create the good relations between the city of or states of Greece. जो ग्रीस जगह थी वहाँ पे जो लोग रहते थे उनके बीच में अच्छा रिलेशन वो क्रिएट करता था. What Olympic Games? Now you can see here the Olympic Games were closely linked to the religious festivals. This I have already told you. Yeah, the Olympic victor means Vijeta. The Olympic victor received his first award immediately after the competition. जैसे ही competition हुआ उसको अपना पहला पुरस्कार मिला. Following the announcement of the winner's name, so आपको पता है जब भी competition होता है, जब gift मिलता है तो हम क्या बुलाते हैं, announcement में क्या करते हैं, क्या announce करते हैं, winners का name है ना, जो जीता होता है उसका नाम. The Greek judge would place a palm branch in his hands. और जो ग्रीक के जज थे, जो कंपटीशन के जज थे, वो उसके हाथ में क्या दी थी? दिस इज अ पाम ब्रांच. पाम मीन्स द सिंबल ऑफ पीस, विक्ट्री. पाम ब्रांच इन हिज हैंड्स while the spectators cheered and threw flowers for him. जो spectators थे, देखने वाले लोग थे वहाँ जो बैठे हुए थे, वो क्या करते थे? तालियां बजाते थे और फ्लावर्स फेंकते थे, फूल फेंकते थे उसके ऊपर जो विजेता होता था. रेड रिबन्स वर टाइड ऑन हिज और हर हेड. और लाल कलर का रिबन बांधा जाता था उसके सर पे. एंड हैंड्स, और हाथों पे भी, एज अ मार्क ऑफ विक्ट्री, कि वो जीत की मतलब एक विजय होती है ना, विजय प्राप्त करते हैं, तो वो सिंबल था एज एन क्या? रेड रिबन. रेड रिबन कहाँ पे बांधा जाता था? हाथों पे और उसके सर पे भी. द ऑफिशियल अवार्ड सेरेमनी वुड टेक प्लेस ऑन द लास्ट डे ऑफ द गेम्स. लेकिन जब सारी गेम्स ओवर हो जाती थी, जो लास्ट में सेरेमनी होती थी ऑफिशियल मीन्स इन अ फॉर्मल वे, फाइन, वो बिल्कुल लास्ट में होती थी. ऑन द लास्ट डे ऑफ गेम्स एट द टेम्पल. कहाँ पे होती थी? जियस. एट द टेम्पल ऑफ गॉड जियस. द नेम ऑफ ओलंपिक विनर, his father's name and his homeland. Homeland means the place where he lives would be announced. और वहाँ पे क्या क्या किसके मतलब किसको बुलाया जाता था, किस नेम से? उसके फादर के नेम से. विनर का नाम लेते थे पहले, फिर उसके पिताजी का लेते थे, फिर उसकी जगह का जहाँ वो रहता है. द ग्रीक जज वुड देन प्लेस द सैक्रेड ऑलिव ट्री wreath और कोचिनस ऑन हिज विनर्स हेड. तो उसके सर पे रखते थे. देखो आप, विजेता है ना, इसके सर पे रखा हुआ है. दिस इज ओलिव, फाइन. Zeus was considered the most important of all the Olympic god. और जो सबसे मतलब महत्वपूर्ण जिनको माना जाता था भगवान कौन से थे? That was Zeus. He was originally worshipped as a god of meteorological change. Meteorological change means the phenomena of weather. It means the phenomenon of weather means मौसम के अनुसार जो भी घटना होती थी मौसम के अनुसार, वो जियस को उनका भगवान माना जाता था. ठीक है, और सब वहाँ पे उनको वर्शिप करते थे, उनकी पूजा करते थे. ही ऑफर्ड क्या उनको ऑफर किया, क्या दिया गया? ही ऑफर्ड वन सेकेंड, गुड हार्वेस्ट. और क्या मिलता था? गुड हार्वेस्ट. गुड हार्वेस्ट मीन्स अच्छी फसल भी अच्छी होती थी. एंड प्रोटेक्टेड द फैमिली, और वहाँ की जो फैमिली मेम्बर्स होते थे उनकी रक्षा भी करते थे जियस जो गॉड थे. एंड ऑल हु लिव नियर बाय, और जो भी आसपास रहते थे. जेरा वॉज द वाइफ ऑफ जियस एंड वॉज वर्शिप ऑल ओवर द ग्रीस. और जेरस एंड Zeus and Hera, both they were, Hera was the goddess and Zera was the god. They both were worshipped. दोनों की पूजा करी जाती थी पूरे ग्रीस में. Though 12 centuries of Olympic Games, जब तक 12 शताब्दियों तक ओलंपिक्स खेला गया था, many wonderful athletes competed in the stadia. और स्टेडियम में बहुत wonderful अनोखे एथलीट्स थे. They were having different kind of techniques in themselves, features. And the hippodrome of ancient Olympiad sacred area. Hippodrome, I have already told you, that is the theater where the games took place. Fine. Moved the crowd with their great achievements. और जो वहाँ पे crowd present था, and that crowd used to feel very happy with their great achievements. जो वो पुरस्कार लेते थे उनकी वजह से crowd वो बहुत खुश होता था. Fine, so we will be continuing this chapter in the next lecture. I have told you about the Olympic Games, when it started, where it started, and it was started means for what, it was committed, devoted to what, for which god. Fine, Zera and Hera. So you have to read till here. Next is your homework solution. This assignment are the questions, they all are basically the questions of your exam, and in this I gave you the 11 questions. Fine, it is the grammar part of your exam and you have to solve it. I gave you this. Now you all can check the score also. You all can check your scores by this. Now let us check the answers. Given below are the group of words. Rearrange them by using the capital letter. I asked you to rearrange them. मैंने आपको बोला था इन्हें rearrange करना है. So the first is Jyoti loves to eat ice cream. Jyoti loves to eat ice cream. Fine. So the answer is, see, Jyoti J will be capital. Loves to eat ice cream at last full stop. Next was my old clothes were my always friends. Now it is not making a complete sense. There is no sense in this sentence. बहुत सारे बच्चों ने क्या किया, इसको ऐसे ही लिख दिया. My friends always wear old clothes. The correct answer is my friend always wears old clothes. Fine. Next is drives she always too fast. Drives she always too fast. It is not making any sense. So the correct answer will be she always drives too fast. वह हमेशा ही तेज चलाती है. She always drives too fast. Next is underline the subject in the following sentence. Now you have to tell what is the subject. Subject means who is the doer in the sentence. Subject is the doer in the sentence. Now the first sentence is Jimmy won the marathon race. Now we are talking about whom? Jimmy. So Jimmy is the subject over here. Next is Tina and I are going to library. आपने क्या किया, इसमें and को छोड़ दिया, सिर्फ टीना और आई को अंडरलाइन कर दिया. दैट इज रॉन्ग. दिस इज कंप्लीट द सब्जेक्ट. टीना एंड आई. मीना एंड प्रिया प्लेड फुटबॉल एट रेसेस. मीना एंड प्रिया दे बोथ हैव डन द एक्शन. बहुत सारे बच्चों ने क्या किया, मीना को कर दिया और प्रिया को अंडरलाइन कर दिया. शी पेंटेड हर बेडरूम पिंक एंड पर्पल. शी. हु डिड द वर्क, हु डिड द एक्शन, किसने काम किया, शी, गर्ल. Change the following sentences into negative. Now negative means not. To put not, nahi, and not is always placed after the helping verb. Now first is my father is working on the computer. My father is not working on the computer. They are going to market. They are not going to market. She has done her work. She has not done her work. This is the answer. Next is I will complete your work. I will not complete your work. So the next question is question number 4. Write if the following sentences are statement. Statement for capital S you can write, and command capital C you can write. Request capital R you can write, and for question Q, and for exclamatory sentence you can write capital E. They went to the store. It is a simple sentence. It is not showing any request, no command, no order, no question, no exclamation sign is there. So it's basically a simple sentence. Please feed the dog. Please, there is a request कर रहे हैं वो आपसे. So it's a request. What are you doing? There is a question mark. तुम क्या कर रहे हो? So that is a question. Now there is an exclamation sign. Simple. That's an exclamatory sentence. Now you have to change into the question. When we change into the question, what happens? The helping verb comes in the beginning of it. आगे आ जाती है ना helping verb. Now let us start. Our team will win the match. अब इसमें helping verb क्या है? Will. Will our team win the match? Question mark. और बहुत सारे बच्चे हैं जिन्होंने पीछे question mark भी नहीं लगाया है. This time I have not deducted the marks, but next time I will deduct the marks. Will our team win the match? I was studying for the test. Helping verb is was. Was I studying for the test? They were waiting for our reply. Were they waiting for our reply? She is interested in playing cricket. Is an helping verb? Is she interested in playing cricket? Next is, now underline the proper noun always starts with the capital letter. और आपने इसमें क्या मिस्टेक की? It was of 2 marks. आपने सिर्फ फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में एक प्रॉपर नाउन अंडरलाइन कर दिया और सेकंड में भी आपने एक करा बस. You will get only half marks for each proper noun. Indore is in Madhya Pradesh. Columbus discovered America. So they all are starting with first letter capital and they are the proper noun which you cannot change. Fine. Now next question is complete the table using the correct degree of comparison. Now the correct degree of comparison, see, I always told you we use ER or EST, ER to make comparative and EST to make superlative degree, or we use more or most. So active, more active, most active, long, longer, longest. This question many of you have done correct. Next is write each of the following in plural form. अब आपको प्लूरल फॉर्म में लिखना है, एक से ज़्यादा. बहुत सारे बच्चों ने क्या किया, इसका जेंडर लिख दिया, वाइफ का हस्बैंड. दैट इज रॉन्ग. इट इज वाइफ्स पोटैटो पोटैटोज. Change the gender of the following words. Now this is the gender: grandfather, grandmother, horse, mare. Fine. Now next is underline the adjective in the following sentences. You know what all are adjectives? Adjective are the describing what? They describe the noun. What kind of noun it is. कोई चीज़ कैसी है. He was wearing a red shirt. What kind of shirt it is? Red. Red is an adjective. आपने क्या करा, रेड शर्ट, रिच वुमेन, अमेजिंग वॉच, वाइट ड्रेस, आपने नाउन भी उसके साथ में ही लिख दिए. दैट इज टोटली रॉन्ग. आपको सिर्फ एडजेक्टिव लिखना था. नेक्स्ट इज रिच वुमेन नोन फॉर हर generosity. Now what kind of woman she is? Rich. Simple. She is wearing an amazing watch. What kind of watch it is? Amazing. She looks beautiful in red dress. She looks beautiful in white dress. Now what is the adjective over here? White. Fine. And if you say how she looks, that is beautiful. Next question was, this is the last question. Write C for countable and U for uncountable. बहुत सारे बच्चों ने भी इसमें मिस्टेक किया बेटा. अनकाउंटेबल होता है जिसको हम गिन नहीं सकते, काउंटेबल जिसको हम गिन सकते हैं. मिल्क, कैन यू काउंट मिल्क? नो, अनकाउंटेबल. कर्ड, दही को गिन सकते हो? नो, अगेन अनकाउंटेबल. पेन गिन सकते हैं, काउंटेबल. बुक्स गिन सकते हैं, काउंटेबल. Now this I have discussed with you the complete grammar, proper solution of that. Now this is the homework for you. What you have to do is you have to read the chapter, just one page, read it from the book together with essence, page number 10, 11, 12. Learn and write the new words and word meanings in your fair notebook. You have to learn the new words also and word meanings also, and please write it in your fair notebook. And in next lecture we will be discussing the Hindi word meanings. Okay, that is all for today. Thank you.